YouTube, this your boy B, man, checking in. I know it's been a minute since I did a video, but we've been rocking and rolling, man, balls to the wall, so trying to do the best I can with them, man. With flatbed, we get out, we gotta unstrap, untarp, all that good stuff, so it get a little difficult sometimes trying to make the videos, but I'm back. I'm here with another one. I want to talk about a little bit of an update on Blair, and I want to talk about starter companies for people that want to do flatbed. As far as the update on Blair, everything's still good. We still rolling over here. We still got loads. We recently got an email saying there's more loads than flatbed trucks, so that's good. But as far as rates, the rates are kind of down in my opinion. But we still making out pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I think the rates will kind of go back up. Just my opinion. It'll go back up after the elections and all that stuff for the people to kind of see what's going in, what direction they want to go in. So I feel like after the election, rates will go back up. That's just me. I haven't heard anything or anything. That's just my opinion. But everything's still good. We still rolling. We still getting loads. I know I'm not sitting. I can't speak for everybody, but as far as me, I pick my own loads, and most of the time, my DM will call me. My driver manager called me before I even drop my load off that's currently on my back. He'll call me like, hey, what time you think you gonna get here? Okay, cool, I got this one right here picking up such and such. He'll let me pick my pickup time and delivery time, whatever. So most of the 90% of the time, that's what goes on. Now, yesterday, I dropped in Talladega, Alabama at Precision Script, and I got it about 3 o'clock. And he hit me up. He offered me a load. I didn't want it. It was picking up in Birmingham on today, which is Friday morning, dropping in Knoxville, Tennessee. I didn't want that. I wanted something yesterday to kind of get, drop, then pick something else up today. But it didn't work out like that. So he ended up not getting back with me on another load, which is fine. I kind of wanted to wait out on a bigger load anyway, a bigger paying load anyway, myself. Even though I wanted a little small load just to insert in there, the 200-mile load, something like that. Those are good. I can come back down and get me a big one. Just, that's something to put on the board. Little loads like that on your settlement will really help you out with fuel and all that stuff. You get a little profit on it. So, but it didn't work out like that yesterday. But I ended up waiting and getting me a load out of East Boga, Alabama, going to, I think it said Tifton, Ohio. So I'm gonna get this load. I'm here now, waiting in line. Well, not waiting in line, waiting on a little info to come through. Then we're gonna pick that up and go home for the weekend. But that's the update on Blair. Everything's still good over here. We're still rolling. We're still getting loads. I got 2 good friends over here. I haven't really heard them say they sitting, waiting on loads. So that's a good thing. But I want to talk about starter companies for flatbeds. Now, there's a lot of them out there. It's a lot of them I may miss. I'm just going straight out the dome. But I went to Mcelroy Truck Lines out of Cuba, Alabama. To me, very good company. I think when you first go down there the first week, you're gonna do agility test. I think I do a physical, of course, drug test. You do have to urine, and they take hair at Mcelroy Truck Lines. So be ready to. If you got a beard, they'll cut that. If you got hair under your arm, they'll cut that. They'll get it off your arm, your legs, whatever. As long as it's enough, for a hair. So I have seen them get people beard. If you so-called want to be smart and they can't get no hair, I cut my, got a beard, they'll hit your beard. They'll get it off there, trust me. Or I think that it hit somebody hair on their head, I think, when you remember it. So they gonna get it. But yeah, they do hair and ear. So yeah, that's while you're down there, the first you do a lot of little tests on the computer. I think they gonna show you load securement. I think you will do a road test, I'm not for sure. Just trying to remember a minute since I've been with Mcelroy, so gotta give me a little minute. It's out of Cuba, Alabama, but the hotel is in Meridian, Mississippi, which is like, I think it's 30-35 minutes, something like that. Classes start every day around 7, I think it's 7. And they can range from getting out of there at 3 or 8 or 9 o'clock at night. They really go hard doing their training. Because it's different weeks, you know what I'm saying? They really go hard. They're going to take these little tests on the computer. And once you're done with them, I think you can leave. But say for instance, you're not doing that well on these little tests. And they're not hard. To me, sometimes they're just long. Like you might have a little 10-minute video you watching, and then they come back and ask you questions. Like, man, that was something in the beginning. I can't remember that. You get, say if it's got 5 questions, you get one wrong, you gotta watch the whole video. That's how they do. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, pay attention, write you some notes or whatever. But you gotta do them every day. They give you a little computer, you log in, you watch these videos on safety and just being safe, period. I think the Smith system, so you gotta watch these videos. And sometimes they might have 5 questions. Sometimes it might even say, have you looked over and understand the video? You click yes, boom, that's it. That's all you gotta do. But all of them ain't like that. So that's your first week. And then they're gonna determine whether you eligible for a trainer. They're gonna do a little road test on you, and of course you gotta pass your agility test. You gotta pass that physical, drug test, all that stuff. So after that, they're gonna put you out with a trainer, I think, for X amount of weeks. I can't remember. I think it was 6 weeks when I was there. Like I said, it's been a minute. Don't quote me on none of this stuff, because I haven't been there. This just how I went when I was there. They may have switched it up. I don't know. But after you go out to the trainer for 6 weeks, you come back and do another week in orientation type thing. It's called final week. And you gonna come back. I think they're gonna assign you a truck. Gonna do a bunch of back-end maneuvers, and it's a lot. It's a lot. But contact the recruiter if you want to know more questions. But to me, just me, Mcelroy is a really good company. They're gonna get you home every weekend. It was just, from the time I was there, I got home on a Saturday one time. That was one time. And that was on a Saturday. And it was early Saturday. It was like 5, 6 in the morning. And that was I kind of fought myself for running it like I ran it. It was kind of my fault, but at the same time, they could have got me a different load. But it's all good. I still give Mcelroy an A+. As far as like securement, they teach you. That's how I learned a lot of load securement that I do now. I learned it from Mcelroy. I still use their methods, and it never failed me. I ain't never had a load move as far as like shifting to hitting the caravan, nothing, or shifting to the left, shifting to the right. All the time I had a load move on me, it was just somebody had pulled down. I had to hit the brakes real hard, but it didn't break no scraps or nothing. The load just shifted maybe about 3-4 inches. But that was it. And that was just simply because somebody pulled out in front of me. I had to hit the brakes really hard. But it didn't break no scraps. It didn't come through the tarp, nothing. So their method really works. I like how they do that load security, really. So, pay attention when you're down there in them bays and stuff. And they show you good stuff. I don't like the snap binders. They use snap binders. I'd rather ratchet binders, but they use snap binders. which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Some people like snap binders because it's quicker. Myself, I like ratchet binder because it gets it tighter. That's just for me. But they just overall, man. They, like I said, their securement is good. Their equipment is really good. Never had no old equipment from them. I think now they're actually going to automatics. I don't think they had, when I first came, I had got a 10-speed, but I had got a different truck after so long, and it was an automatic. Still a nice truck, still top of the line truck, top of the line equipment. But Mcelroy, really good. I would put them on anybody's list as far as good trucking companies. TMC, I think take right out of school. I heard good things about them. Of course, everybody see their equipment, so you already know them about. You know, they got good equipment as far as trucks and trailers and stuff. I don't know what go down in their orientation and things like that, but as far as equipment, from what I see, they got good equipment. Hornady is really good, I heard. Jordan is really good. Which I think Hornady take right out of school. I'm not for sure. I think Jordan take right out of school as well, but I'm not for sure on that. Maverick, I know for sure, would take drivers right out of trucking school. I know that for sure, because I almost went to them before I went to Mcelroy. See some other flatbed companies. I don't know about PNX will take you right out of school. I don't know. Like I said, write these companies down and give them a call, man. Everybody got a phone, Google them, and they'll show you the number right there on Google. So all you gotta do is call them like, hey, did y'all take you right out of school, or whatever, how much experience you need, whatever. They'll let you know, trust me. But PNS, really good, flatbed. Let's think of some more. Like I said, it's many of them out there, man. There's many of them out there. I'm just trying to see who would take you right out of trucking school. I heard of a company, my partner worked for a company called JLE. I don't know if they take you right out of trucking school, but I heard they're pretty good as well. JLE. But I think you gotta stay out 2 weeks at a time. So you stay out 2 weeks, and then you go home, then you stay out 2 more weeks. So, and I think that's every week, weekend. It's not through the week or whatever. You just stay out 2 weeks, and then, let me see, you go out 1 week, you stay out. And then that following week coming up, that's the weekend you'll go home. You know what I'm saying? So, if you catch what I'm putting down on that. So, I heard they're pretty good, though. Their equipment, top of the line. I heard they got real good equipment. Ain't none of that stuff old. I heard they're really good with their equipment. And they do have a lease purchase from them as well. But I'll do another video on what companies do lease purchase as far as flatbed. But as far as some starter companies, I named a few. Like I said, there's plenty out there. I'm talking about from my area. Like I said, I'm from the South. It might be other companies toward the West or something I don't know nothing about, because I don't really go that way, or they might just run the West, I don't know, or Midwest, or you got companies on the East, I don't know about. I'm just putting companies out there that I know about. But as far as for me, if you want to come out, learn flatbed, be home that weekend, good equipment, Mcelroy truck lines. And don't think I'm just saying it because I used to work for them, but they paying me or something. No, I don't get no money from nobody from doing videos. But Mcelroy truck lines is really good out of Cuba, Alabama. I said the hotel is in Meridian, Mississippi. They have a bus kind of like thing, bus van type thing that'll pick you up from the hotel in the morning. And the hotel do got breakfast. I don't know now since the little virus and stuff going on. I don't know how the companies are doing it now, but when I was there, they had breakfast in the morning. Every morning, you get up early enough, you can get it. It's free. Then you meet at the van at a certain time, get loaded up. They take you over to the orientation building. You be there, whatever, do your thing. You do get a lunch. I think it's an hour, honestly. Get an hour lunch. When you come back, finish up, and you go back to the hotel. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. They are a good company though. They real prestige on, you know, who they go with, and because they want you to be safe. You know. Excuse me. Which every company wants that, but they go in depth about safety. Because I mean, trucking alone is dangerous, but you know, flatbed is a different story because you in charge of how that load gonna be secured in the back. And if you don't secure it right, you know, it's gonna be bad for somebody. Maybe even be you. You gotta think about that as well. You know, when you get out there and rush and stuff, that's the worst thing to do in trucking, in my opinion, is rush. Rush to get to a customer, rush to get to a shipper, rush to drop a hook, or rush to scrap this stuff. You rush, man, something's gonna happen. I'm just telling you the truth. Something is gonna happen. So, they make sure you do it right. And I like that about them. I like it. Like I said, I still use their methods at this company. And it's never failed me. But they really great. Like I said, Maverick, I haven't heard too many things about Maverick, good or bad. But I do know they take people out of trucking school. No experience needed. TMC. I heard pretty good things about them. I think they do a mileage thing and percentage thing where you can pick which one that you want to be on. So, like I said, if you got any questions, I never worked for nobody but Mcelroy that I'm talking about, so I can't go in depth on TMC or Maverick or anybody else. So if you have any questions, hit those people up. Just saying, coming straight out of school, those are companies that's pretty legit. I just wanted to come to y'all, man, make another video. It's been a minute. It's been a good minute. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get these things coming constantly, but man, it's been humping out here, man. It takes a lot of time. And I figured today, since I'm on downtime, just waiting. I usually don't wait too much. I'll put a video out there for y'all. So I'm gonna probably end this one. This is a little short one. I think we're picking up some type of lumber here. Nothing too major. Got a target going up to Ohio. And like I said, hopefully, man, this time I'll come back at y'all with another video. I'm hoping that I get me a load out of Columbia City, Indiana. Those are steel beams. And I can do a video on that because this one of the most dangerous loads in my opinion. Steel beams and steel cores. Because if you don't do them right, you're gonna pay the consequences. So hopefully I can get some steel beams and show y'all how I do that, how I chain that load down. So if I get those, I'll be back at y'all maybe Monday or Tuesday with that video and show y'all how I do my steel beams. But I'm gonna end this one, man. Y'all be careful out there. Y'all be safe. Drive safe. Look out for your people out there, man. Don't be, you know, having all that rage. I see a lot of drivers, videos of drivers just doing stuff out of rage because they be so upset. Look, we got a dangerous job. We got a different job. You know, we out here most of us out here by ourselves. You know, our family at home. Sometimes we miss our family. Sometimes the company made them piss us off, or even another driver that pissed us off. But we can't take that out on nobody else. We just, if you feel that mad, pull over, take you a little second, take you a little break, whatever you gotta do, walk around the truck, smoke a little squat, whatever. But don't take it out on an innocent driver. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen people do it. Try to run people off the road because they upset because something happened back there or something happened at home. Don't do that. You're playing with people's lives out here. So, y'all be careful, man. Again, be safe. Stay prayed up. And I'm going to end this one. Like I said, hopefully I get some steel beams. I'll come back at y'all with another video. But just stay tuned. Stay with me. And I'll see y'all around, man.